Good evening, Shalina. Yes, that's right. A 4-0 defeat to Moldova in this last Nations League campaign. A historic campaign for Gibraltar, this being the first taste of a competitive international football. And they had a good solid 20 minutes here at the start of the match, enjoying a lot of the ball. They had some good chances themselves, but it was the Moldova captain Chipper that got two quick goals, followed by another 2 goals before half-time, and that's pretty much how the game would end. Gibraltar did end the match with 10 men after Chelsea Greg got a red card, but by then the match was pretty much said and done. It was also it's told to us exclusively in a half-time interview with General Secretary from the GFA, Ivan Roba, that this was Scott Wiseman's last match as head coach of the women's team. He will stay on in charge of the women's development for the GFA and of course stay on as the men's head coach, which have a game this Friday against Croatia. Well, joining me now live is Captain Shania Roba. Shania, an end to a historic campaign.
Yeah, definitely. I've really enjoyed being part of this group, and obviously having Scott, guide us has been a really good experience, and yeah, bittersweet. Moldova had 4 chances in the first half from outside the box, and they took every single one of them. We also had chances, and sadly we couldn't take them, but it's part of football, and it's just learning and growing up from here.
I think it's fair to say the results at halftime maybe didn't reflect the performance, because I would say that was one of our better performances in the first 45.
Yeah, it's what we were speaking about. On the ball, I thought we were better. We played better football. We controlled the game better. We knew when to press, when not to press. And I feel like on the ball, they didn't really have that much control of the game. But like I said, it's part of football, and we need to learn from our mistakes as well. They took their chances and we didn't. So that's what defined the game.
Overall, can you perhaps sum up this campaign? It's been an intense but short one, just a few months. Can you sum up your experience as a whole?
Yeah, a bit of everything. There's been upset. We started off the campaign with a 1-0 loss to Moldova, where we conceded in the 93rd minute, but it showed that we were capable of playing at this level. And then, obviously we've played against a lot tougher opponents, the highest seeded team, Slovakia, and the whole of our League 3, League C group. So yeah, it's been up and down, but I think along the way we've grown a lot as a team, and I'm really happy that I have a family surrounding me in this team, and the good coaching staff that we have. I couldn't be more grateful for them.
That's always been, I suppose, the message from Scott Wiseman and the team and the squad in general. It's a learning experience. Yeah. If you look back to the beginning of the campaign in February to now, what's kind of changed? What have you learned throughout this experience?
Well, I think we always get very nervous on the ball. That's something that's within us, and we haven't had a lot of experience. So it's something that we've learned, that we have more time on the ball and to be confident in ourselves as well. It's very difficult to come into this campaign, not having the experience that the other nations have had. And I think now that we've got the experience, we know we can compete. We know we can get towards goal and have good defensive lines behind us. So it's just, we've developed a lot of confidence on the way, I think, even though the scoreline may not reflect it. But the way we've played football this time round has been different than the first game.
And it'll be now a bit of a break until the next taste of international football. I mean, how is that going to be taken on by the team?
Well, we need a bit of a break right now, but at the same time, it doesn't mean we're not going to be training. It doesn't mean we're not going to have camps. I'm sure there will be things in place. And apart from that, a lot of people are committing to good club football as well. So we'll see what happens. I know that people aren't going to drop their standards from now until the next tournament, no matter what. And now we do have the qualifiers in 2026, so it's time to step it up once more.
Well, thank you very much, Anna.
Thank you.
Gibraltar captain Shania Roba speaking to us after this 4-0 defeat to Moldova in this historic campaign for Gibraltar, in which they've shown passion, grit and emotion, although results haven't always gone our way. But I'm sure I speak for everyone in Gibraltar saying that the team can hold their heads up high, because they've really paved the way for future generations here.